So, Chris, you're from the world of publishing.
That's right.
How did you first get into publishing?
Well, when I finished university, I wasn't sure which direction I wanted to take in my career, so I got a stopgap job in a books as a bookseller, and I thought that would just see me through for a few months. But actually, I quite enjoyed bookselling, and I spent 2 or 3 years working in different booksellers around the UK. And then the opportunity arose to join the sales department of a publishing house, sort of join the other side of the industry, go from retail to publishing.
Mm-hmm.
So I took the opportunity and found I absolutely loved it, and I worked for an academic publisher in Oxford for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the opportunity arose, I decided I wanted to perhaps work in more general publishing, because until then my publishing experience was academic and educational books. And an opportunity came to work for a large general consumer publisher based in London. And I had the opportunity to work with a variety of different books: fiction, biography, cookery books, children's books, all sorts.
And would you work on one book at a time, or were you working on several books at one time?
Well, no, what happened was that as part of the sales team, I would sell books by month. So, for example, all the books we were publishing in the month of March, we would take to the market and sell them, whether it be individual retailers, chains of retailers, wholesalers, and we would work on one particular month's worth of books at a time. And when we had all the orders for that month's worth of publishing, then we'd move on to the next month, and that's pretty much how it worked.
Right. So it wasn't a project where you would take on board a particular book, develop the product as the book, and then go on to sell the book. You were more, the products existed when they came to you, and your job was to sell them.
Well, when I first arrived in the company, yes, that's how it worked. I was given an order form of books, and here you go and sell them.
Right.
But as I progressed in the company, I took more of an internal role. That is to say, when you publish a book, you are usually, to start with, you're usually bidding against other publishers for the rights to publish that book in a given territory. And before you can prepare that bid, it needs a representative from the sales department to say, okay, well, I think we can achieve this many sales. A representative for the marketing department to say, I think this is how much marketing money we need to spend. A representative from the production department to say, I think this is how much it will cost to produce the book. And based on all that information, the editor could then go to the agent who represented the author and make a bid for the book that was based on facts. And as my career progressed, I started taking a dual role, not just going out to the market and selling the books, but also taking a role in acquiring the books and going out and selling them.
Right. And what about the impact of the new technologies on that side of the business? How much do you now rely on internet? How much are you one of these people that believes that there is no future for the written word?
No, to be honest with you, I was someone who always thought the book could never be replaced. How on earth could you replace the book that has been with us for centuries and centuries, that we can easily pack with us and take with us on holiday and take to the beach without risk of getting sand in it and ruining it? And I always believed that the book would last forever. But obviously, we've already seen the internet has dominated, and CD-ROM also, vast areas of sort of reference publishing. Whereas before, huge tomes were bought. Now people can access all that information on a CD-ROM via the net. And as technology gets better and better in terms of e-book readers, and as a younger generation of people come through who've only ever lived with the internet and technology, who are perhaps slightly less timid of technology, I think that there's a real future in technology taking a role in publishing.
Mm-hmm.
It's already doing so, but the book will never go totally.
No.
That's my opinion.
Thank you very much, Chris.
You're welcome.